Hey, 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 Aileen here. Happy New Year. Yeah, we're in the first week of January. Can you believe that? So I got my two boys off to school today. It is safe to come back on live here. I'm streaming to a couple of different locations, so please do say hi and where are you watching me from? And this is Aileen here from the Six Figure Stylist, and I'm starting a new series today because I got a brainwave this morning, and why not start? So basically, I put a question out to my community and asked them, have you any questions for me? Let me know what your questions are, and I'm very happy to answer them on a live. So I've got my first question. I've got several questions actually, but this is the first one I got in from Cairn in New Zealand this morning. And now I've gone and lost my page. So I'm just going to have to remember the question off the top of my head. So the question was, if I can remember correctly, why do people continue to wear the wrong color after they've had their colors done? And I thought it was a brilliant question because this just really, really bothered me at the start as well. You know, we spend so much time learning how to do colors, learning how to do it well, and working with clients to give them the best colors. And then, you see them a couple of weeks later wearing the wrong colors. And it's a bit frustrating, honestly. It really, really is. And I used to see this a lot at the start. So I want to kind of give you a kind of a different perspective today. So if you're a color consultant out there, if you're an image consultant out there and you are stressed out about the fact that, people are wearing the wrong colors, even though you've told them what the right colors are, even though you've given them the correct palette, then this is for you. So when I started doing colors initially, I asked my friends to come and, do a color analysis for free because I didn't have any clients. And I asked them to come over to my house, and it was a stressful experience because you obviously want to get it right. You're nervous. You're doing it for the first time. And so they came over. I had really, really great friends. A shout out to those people who are still, following me all these years later. But I got my friends to come over to my house anyway, and I did their colors for them. But didn't always wear the colors that suited them. They continued to wear the colors that they were already wearing before and that they liked. And honestly, I kind of took it a little bit personally initially. I kind of thought, oh my God, why aren't they wearing the colors I gave them? They look so much better in the colors that I gave them. Did I not explain it really well? Do they just not agree with what I'm saying? So it can bring up all these kind of conflicting feelings, these feelings of I'm getting it wrong, and they don't really like what I'm doing, and there's something wrong with what I'm doing. But that actually isn't true at all, because to think of it another way, do you ever wear colors that don't suit you, even though you know that they don't suit you? I know I do, for sure. I am a cool summer. I purposely wore these colors today so you can see exactly how soft my coloring is. I look really great in pastels. Now, luckily, I have cool in me. So what I tend to do sometimes is I go darker in my colors. I still stay within the cool palette, but I venture into winter. So this bottle green that I'm wearing today, for instance, is a winter color. It's not actually technically a summer color, but cool summers can totally get away with it. So I wear much stronger colors than suit me a lot of the time, because I want to create more impact. I want more contrast. I am not a pastel kind of girl. I speak loudly. I have a lot to say. I have plenty of opinions. So oftentimes I venture into the territory of wearing other colors that don't necessarily suit me. So that could be one reason why they're not wearing the colors that you have recommended to them. Number two is It could be that somebody gave them a compliment about a particular color. So for instance, somebody told them, oh my God, that looks amazing on you. Now, it mightn't actually look amazing on them, but somebody else told them that, and it makes them feel good. So that color makes them feel really, really good. I know that my husband, doesn't like some of the colors that I wear. He prefers me in brighter, stronger colors. So he would love if I wore orange, when in actual fact, orange looks totally crap on me. So that might be another reason why, they're not wearing the colors that really suit them. And then think of it as well in terms of when a client comes and gets their colors done with you. It's not that they're starting with day one of their color journey. They already have, a wardrobe full of clothes with lots of colors in there that don't work for them. They're not going to go home and throw out their whole wardrobe. They still have loads of colors in their wardrobe that you're going to need to show them how to adapt to the colors that suit them now. So I think it's, important to remember where people are at in their journey. Now, I know for sure when I got those friends in initially for free to get their colors done, they weren't really that bought into the color analysis process, to be honest. They were just doing it as a favor for me. They were doing it because they wanted to help me out. So they weren't even that convinced about color to begin with. Now, I think when we're in the early part of our journey as personal stylists, we're kind of in that phase of where we're trying to convince people. We're trying to convince people that they have to wear the colors that suit them. They have to, take our advice and use our advice. But when you're convincing people honestly, and they're not that convinced, they will, of course, wear the colors that they want to wear. So when I see people now wearing colors, for instance, that don't suit them, because I have color coded my whole family, I have color coded all my friends, I have color coded basically everyone I know. So I oftentimes see people wearing the wrong color, and I just remind myself of all the reasons why they could be wearing the wrong color. First of all, they're not color consultants. So, absolutely, they have the right to wear whatever color they want. We are not in the business of convincing people really to get their colors done. And the more you move away from that, and the more you move toward, attracting people to you. So attracting people to you, and, them seeing the massive difference the right colors make when somebody wears them is a much, much better, marketing technique, or than, going out there and trying to convince people, because some people will never, ever, ever be convinced. Like I know this one winter girl, and she just, she wants to wear mustard, and she loves mustard, and no matter how many times she asks me every single time that she's wearing the color, what about this color? Does it work on me? And I'm here, I've done your colors before. I know that mustard doesn't work on you, but if you love it, if it makes you feel really good, go for it. Absolutely wear it. And that is my honest to God opinion about, wearing the right colors or recommending the right colors to people. I had somebody else jump on my post, that same post, about the questions this morning, and say that she often sees stylists wearing the wrong color. So do I, but so what? So what? At the end of the day, our job is not to police people. Our job is not to coerce people into wearing the best colors for them. Hopefully, we're able to show them the best colors for them, so they don't have to wear as much makeup, so they look healthier, so they look more put together. I know I look amazing this morning in my summer colors with a flow into winter, so I know that, and hopefully I am demonstrating to other cool summers that you know, this is the way to go. Wear your colors in the combinations that work for you, in the shades that work for you, and in the prints that work for you. I think what brings my outfit alive this morning is probably this beautiful print from Kittlewell Colors. This is actually a peplum top from Kittlewell Colors, which I absolutely love. It's new. And this is a bottle green jacket. So yeah, Karen, I really, really hope that answers your question this morning. I think, you know, attracting your perfect client is absolutely the way to go. And you're going to get less of this trying to convince people, or you know, wondering if you know, are working with the right kind of client, etc. So next week, actually, I'm running a Niche and Prosper VIP intensive. So if you are really looking to identify who your ideal client is, and then to learn how to attract your ideal client, then I highly recommend you come along to that VIP intensive. It's 3 days. It's the first time I'm running it in this format. So this price is not going to be available again. So I will put a link underneath this video, and you can go in there and you can have a look at that intensive that I'm running next week, and see if that's something that is the next step for you in your business. So I have somebody on here. Thank you for sharing. I think the moment they are in life definitely affect how they see the palette. I myself dressed as a winter for some years, and colors affect our mood. I try to show them from this perspective. Absolutely. You know, we're all at different stages in our life. Even, you know, you have to remember like that even people who are going through grief, they wear color very differently. You know, I love color. I adore color. But the year after I lost my brother, I felt so depressed and so down and so full of grief that I just didn't feel like wearing color. I just didn't feel like wearing color. And people have all sorts of reasons for, you know, not wearing the colors you recommend them. So remain open and remember, it's not about you. It is not personal. It's never personal. It's something going on with the other person. And remember to allow them their beingness. So that is my first question in my series answered. I have actually 2 more lined up. So I'm hoping that I will do at least another one this week, and maybe another one next week. Thank you so much, Karen from New Zealand, Cambridge in New Zealand, for the question. I think it's a question top of mind for many color consultants. So you've helped everyone. Thank you so much.